in PDF form, you may consider it all as a note sheet. And I request you to preserve the matter for future collection, and also careful attention for your addition your knowledge, because you can see in near future time to time with utmost care to gather knowledge, because it is for your development your future life. So I request you to preserve collection and also attention and for preparation in near future. One thing. Another is endemic, and COVID-19 is around us. It's not a matter of joke, because you should be serious about to protect us with utmost care, because of the neglect. There is no chance to neglect it. You can see here and there that there is very attacked day by day, and death rate is not more or less minimum around 30 every day, 20 to 30, 32 is not a matter of joke. So be careful, please. I request you to keep yourself and be happy, and may Allah bless us all. Now we shall start our main session, chemical characteristics of inland water. Again, welcome to you all and best wishes. First, we shall discuss about dissolved oxygen and its significance. You know that the gases which are found in dissolved condition in natural waters, these are the oxygens, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, methane, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide. All these are gases. Among these, the most important and critical one is oxygen in case of pisciculture mainly, and also for mankind. And regular supply of dissolved oxygen is required by the aquatic organisms except the anaerobic bacteria. Repeat again, regular supply of dissolved oxygen is required by all the aquatic organisms. It is must, except the anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic means the bacteria those does not have need any oxygen. They does not require oxygen. So except anaerobic bacteria, every organisms need oxygen. Yes, if you consider human beings, that we are taking oxygen every 24 hours, but it is free oxygen, not dissolved. But fish are getting oxygen from water, dissolved oxygen. Everybody knows it. Perhaps I know that you know it. In fish culture, the normal required amount of dissolved oxygen should be maintained through scientific management for getting high yield of fish production. You know the maximum production of fish from the water bodies, you must maintain, or farmer or fish culture must maintain dissolved oxygen condition. Otherwise, they would not get proper production from the field. It is most troublesome and difficult work to save fish from depletion of dissolved oxygen in intensive and semi-intensive culture. In case of intensive and semi-intensive culture, it is important to save fish from depletion of dissolved oxygen. Always keep in right position just to thrive the fish in smooth way, because that's their development and their growth and their performance. So management for getting high yield, for trouble, just to avoid the troublesome or difficult work, to maintain dissolved oxygen in water in case of intensive and semi-intensive fish culture, because we are mainly emphasis on intensive and semi-intensive. Why? Because to get more maximum production. So now our country in running behind semi-intensive culture, but just we are going to intensive culture also to some extent. In developed countries, they are always in intensive and cementism. We are running behind cementism mainly, but trying to get intensive culture also. Now, in eutrophic and fertilized water body depletion of dissolved oxygen, sometimes to lethal level. You know, lethal means tends to die. They are a process to die in that condition. So, eutrophic means rich nutrient area or water bodies or pond or lake, any place, or fertilized. Eutrophic, you know, everybody that where nutrient is rich, then we may call it eutrophic lake, eutrophic pond like this, eutrophic water bodies like that. And if dissolved oxygen is depletion, lower, then sometimes to lethal level. Lethal means they wants to die, and actually they die, and they will die, the fish or other organisms. Occurs occasionally due to high organic decomposition as a result of high density of phytoplankton. You know, the high density of phytoplankton is good for fish culture, but heavy density of phytoplankton is occurs the depletion of oxygen also. So mind it always. On the other hand, high density of phytoplankton, already I said it, phytoplankton bloom is desirable in a fertilized form. When we say that fertilized good position, then you think that phytoplankton is heavy fertilization is there. Phytoplankton is absent, very density of phytoplankton is present here. So phytoplankton bloom is good for fish culture, but heavy phytoplankton bloom is not good every time, mind it, because they create depletion of oxygen. When depletion of oxygen in water, it causes the mortality rate of fish also. So successful fish culture depends on the careful management for maintaining dissolved oxygen at normal level. You know, everybody knows it, that successful fish culture totally depend on careful management of maintaining dissolved oxygen in normal level. If you keep the dissolved oxygen in right range in your water bodies, you will get more product from the water body. And all the factors which are involved in dissolved oxygen reduction and measures for emergency supply must be known to fish culture to save their fish population for sudden lethal condition due to serious depletion of dissolved oxygen. Yes, not only fish farmers, but everybody, mainly fish culturists and fish researchers, fish extension workers must know the factors, which are the main factors to reduce the oxygen depletion in water bodies. It is very important just to protect the lethal condition of fishes or organic materials. Now we shall go for reduction factors. Before that, sources, and then we shall go for factors. Sources of dissolved oxygen is only two sites. The sources from which oxygen become dissolved in water, you know, we said it DO, dissolved oxygen. That there is two sources. One source is atmosphere, another is photosynthesis. I request you to keep it in mind always. The source of dissolved oxygen is two criteria. One is atmosphere, source is two, one is atmosphere, another is photosynthesis. The atmosphere contains 21% oxygen, which is sufficient for terrestrial organisms. When somebody wants to the terrestrial organism needs how much oxygen, then you easily reply that 21%. Terrestrial means, you know, in Bengali meaning is stall bag. Terrestrial means stall bag, landed. Okay. The atmosphere contains 21% oxygen, which is sufficient for terrestrial oxygen. Now, the gaseous oxygen gets dissolved into water at the air-water contact boundary through diffusion. You know, there is a layer and air and water as a boundary. In diffusion process, oxygen always come out. Diffusion means if you I raise a example in front of you. If you spray perfume in your room by a part of your room, yet soon it diffuses so that you can smell it everywhere. Yet you spray one spray in a corner of your room, for a while throughout the room it will smell. It because due to diffusion. It is the example, and if you define it, diffusion is the net movement of anything from a region of higher concentration to lower concentration. This is the diffusion. So this is the method of diffusion. Accordingly, it's spread out. So the gases boundary, air water boundary, due to diffusion, it disseminated. So general mixing of water in a water body and movement at the surface as waves are very important in dissolution of oxygen into water from air. Just dissolution means here it is noun, just verb is dissolve, all the same. It is a mixing procedure from air to water. This is the dissolution. So generally, the more the agitations at surface of water, the more oxygen will be dissolved in water. If you agitate water bodies, there are many ways to agitate in water. You may give some water from outside and agitate by swimming. Yes, you can use some machines. There is a process, many process to agitate the water bodies. If you agitate water bodies from air, oxygen may dissolve in water. So water dissolve because we can get oxygen from air, free oxygen, human being, and major carp fishes are getting oxygen from water bodies. Dissolved oxygen means dissolved oxygen. Some fishes are there, they can get oxygen. Those have extra respiratory organ. They can get oxygen from air through their, through gill, because they have extra respiratory organ like shing, like magur, like koi, these types of fish, you know. Everybody, local areas, you can see the in fawn, they are getting oxygen from here and go through lower side, and then someone they come up in a upper layer also. That this is the situation, the gaseous oxygen how dissolve from air to water. So agitation is a one source of matter to dissolve oxygen from air. Now photosynthesis. Photosynthesis by chlorophyll bearing aquatic plants. You know, chlorophyll means green plant you can consider here. Chlorophyll bearing aquatic plants, especially phytoplankton, is the other important source of dissolved oxygen in water. It is also another source of chlorophyll bearing aquatic plants. Through photosynthesis, we can get oxygen. Oxygen is here is a waste product or byproduct. Main thing is here is chlorophyll. Photosynthesis is the sugar level. Photosynthesis is the biochemical process of primary production. You know, it is very important, primary production, and then secondary, and then tertiary. And then primary production produces oxygen as a byproduct. I said that byproduct, you may call waste product also. But it is very important because we are getting oxygen from here. So 6 carbon dioxide, 6 water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, we are getting C6H12O6 plus 6 oxygen. So we are getting oxygen. This is, we can see here, mainly photosynthesis here describing in a formula, because to get, just to show the carbon oxygen mainly. Here we are getting oxygen, but it will be important. But here it is getting as byproduct, but as waste product, but it is very important oxygen. So there is a equation of biochemical process. You can see the formula, 6 carbon dioxide. I know that you know it. Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, C6H12O6 glucose plus carbon dioxide, oxygen, and chlorophyll. The photosynthesis by phytoplankton depends on many factors. Some factors ones are. There are many factors depends on photosynthesis. We cited here few. Number one is light penetration into water and its density. How much light penetrates into water and what is the density? It is important for photosynthesis. One is essential nutrient concentration, and especially phosphorus and nitrogen. You think that nutrient concentration is essential, but how much concentration is low or heavy? It is important, especially phosphorus and nitrogen. It is also one source of factors for photosynthesis. And pH, you know, the pH is a very important factor. Low and fair, it creates lethal, maybe fruitful, positive or negative, both sides are there. And another is total alkalinity and total hardness. You know, alkaline, it is acidic, or alkaline, it is also depends on photosynthesis. 9 time of the day. When? The time of the day. It is morning, noon, or evening, or night. It is very important because it depends upon sunlight. And then season also spring, and then winter, summer, it depends. And also geographical position. Yes, you know, geographical position is very important. It depends on soil condition. It is also important. And then turbidity, another term. We shall discuss later about that. And weather and others. So these are the factors involved in photosynthesis. An important matter here is the quantity of photosynthesis by phytoplankton plays very critical roles in oxygen supply. Yeah, it is very clear to you. The quantity of photosynthesis by phytoplankton plays very critical roles in the oxygen supply. It depends upon oxygen supply. How much quantity photosynthesis come up, it depends upon oxygen supply. Or serious depletion in water with which deserves regular and careful attention in extensive, semi-intensive culture fund. It is already discussed earlier. Now, causes of reduction of dissolved oxygen. Causes, repeat again, the causes of reduction of dissolved oxygen. What are the causes for which is responsible for reduction of dissolved oxygen? The causes of dissolved oxygen reduction should be known and carefully observed by the fish farmers for avoiding fish mortality due to serious dissolved oxygen depletion. It is very clear to you that you must be careful about mortality. Why mortality? Due to serious dissolved oxygen depletion. So we shall try to protect our depletion situation in water bodies regarding oxygen, just to get maximum production to our appropriate manner. Now, our causes. One is respiration by organisms. We shall discuss later in details. And decomposition of dead organic matter, cloudy weather, underground water, rise of temperature, turbidity, presence of iron, etc. These are the 7 points. So accordingly we shall discuss. First one is respiration by organisms. Respiration by living organisms is a continuous biochemical process occurring 24 hours. I have said you before, because 24 hours we need oxygen. I myself also, because we are getting free oxygen from air. So we cannot understand. When someone hospitalized and he or she needs oxygen, then we can realize how much valuable oxygen is for us. Okay. And then the reduction of dissolved oxygen through respiration is not generally dangerous. Generally it is okay, running very smoothly, no problem. but respiration by organisms may reduce dissolved oxygen very seriously in abnormal situation is the late hours of night. You know, the late hours of night because absence of sunlight. So there must be, because respiration is going on due to presence of lives, organism, but sunlight is absent. So during the dark period, oxygen production through photosynthesis remains closed. It is very clear to you, I know. So this is very important. Respiration by organisms, it is a factor to the reduction of oxygen. When sunlight is absent, then oxygen depletion is occur. So it is important. You must know it because we are getting 24 hours. Fish also getting, bacteria and other organisms getting, but in presence of sunlight or in absence of oxygen, this is important. When absent, then depletion of oxygen occur. Another point is during heavy bloom of phytoplankton, reduction of dissolved oxygen very often creates lethal situation for fish. I said before. And other aquatic organisms also same. In this situation, mass mortality of fish may occur. I already discussed before that. This item already discussed. Because the heavy bloom of phytoplankton is good. Heavy bloom of phytoplankton somewhat may cause against us, against our desire. So this is very much clear to you also. Number 2 is decomposition of dead organic matters. This is also important. Decomposition, you know, decomposition means pochon. If you in Bengali term, then pochon kriya. The decomposition of dead organic substances is a vital and significant part of the ecosystem of a water body. In ecosystem, you learned it more. Decomposition by saprophytic bacteria. Saprophytic, perhaps you know it. Saprophytic mean is that those who are lives in bottom. Saprophyte that lives on dead or decaying organic matter. They live, that bacteria or organism lives on dead or decaying organic matter. They are saprophytic bacteria. Is the most important part of the nutrient cycle. Otherwise, nutrient cycle is not fully functionable. Without bacterial decomposition, nutrient cycle is impossible. It is clear. And decomposition may occur anywhere of a water body, anywhere, but mainly bottom situation is important. But it happens mostly at the bottom, where dead bodies of aquatic organisms settle down and accumulate, and density of bacterial population is the highest at the bottom. As density of the organisms or bacteria is highest at the bottom, so decomposition may occur in bottom areas. It may often happen in anywhere of the stratification, but mainly in bottom due to accumulation and density of organisms at the bottom. And another point is there, bacterial decomposition is an oxidation process in which large amount of dissolved oxygen is used. You know, the oxidation process, large oxygen is needed here. So in case of decomposition, oxygen needed, a mass amount oxygen needed. So oxygen depletion may occur. And decomposition and temperature are directly related. Yes, you know, intensity of decomposition increases with the rise of temperature. Intensity of decomposition increases with rise of temperature. When a rise of temperature increases, decomposition increases. So decomposition is very vigorous in hot summer. Vigorous means in just addition, very heavy, or you can see in Bengali juralu. ठीक है से vigorous in hot summer than in winter. It is because, you know, in summer decomposition occur rapidly than winter. So it's the important matter. And decomposition is rapidly means needs more oxygen. So depletion occur here. In certain situations, as mentioned below, heavy decomposition may turn the dissolved oxygen level into dangerous to lethal, which cause fish mortality, especially in ponds. In heavy decomposition, where heavy decomposition occur, dissolved oxygen low will occur low, so lethal will cause the more mortality, especially in ponds for fishes. And we can see here phytoplankton bloom. During heavy and very heavy phytoplankton bloom, we can see here we are citing heavy and very heavy, means not only bloom, heavy and very heavy is added here. So it is not good. During heavy and very heavy phytoplankton blooms in eutrophic water body or after high rate of fertilization, vigorous decomposition of billions of algae cells after death cause dissolved oxygen seriously depleted. You have understand it. Where there is vigorous decomposition of algae or due to other death, depletion of oxygen occurs there. This situation happens during the late hours of life. Already discussed, late hours means where there is no oxygen, mainly sunlight. So they need oxygen, but sunlight is absent. So it's create a problem. And there are 4 points under that. Another is vigorous decomposition of accumulated soft and unrooted aquatic higher plants may sometimes reduce dissolved oxygen concentration to alarming level. You know, vigorous decomposition accumulate where soft means cut into pieces, maybe, and uprooted, rooted, that already cut it. Aquatic higher plants may sometimes reduce. Someone may keep some soft and uprooted aquatic in a place that they made a problem. Dissolved oxygen because they need oxygen from the water bodies, and they will create alarming situation because of accumulation of aquatic plants and decomposition of plants because they need oxygen and depletion of oxygen. And C is the fish farmers of Bangladesh keep some kinds of trees or shrub in pond. You can see everywhere in rural areas situation in Bangladesh that some people are just cutting some trees or grass and kept in the ponds or whatever is a lake. Decomposition of bark means bakol, you can see in Bengali in bakol, and leaves of the tree kept underwater may reduce dissolved oxygen to an abnormal level for which fish mortality may happen. You know that just to keep underwater, that preventing theft of fish. They are keep this due to poaching. You can see churi, jate churi na hoy. Just for they keep them in ponds or water bodies, some trees, small trees, just to protect their fish. But it is a problem because reduced dissolved oxygen and they create abnormal situation and mortality may happen. Another, heavy decomposition may also happen after application of very high dose of organic fertilizer. Due to organic fertilizers, their application, if you apply high dose of fertilizer, they may cause a heavy decomposition of fertilization. If fresh cow dung or other cattle dung is applied at a high dose in summer, then harmful low level of dissolved oxygen may occur due to decomposition and may fish die or killed. It is also important because summer, you know, fresh cow dung is not good. Some level, few level you can throw in your pond, but not in a huge amount because cow dung there is a gas, you know. So you can use it in a corner of a pond for many days as a decomposed material. Then you can put it in your pond, but not at fresh cow dung or cattle dung. Is not applied in higher dose. It is harmful for dissolved oxygen. and due to this decomposition, fish may kill. And now number 3 is cloudy weather. Again, repeated same thing more or less. During rainy season, when the sky remains very cloudy continuously for several days, dissolved oxygen concentration may drop to a hazardous level, low level, because in this weather photosynthetic activities, and plant becomes hampered for want of light, sunlight. You know, during heavy season, cloudy weather is there, sunlight is not there, sunlight absent. So, for if you continue several days, that dissolved oxygen concentration may drop day by day. So it is also harmful for fishes. And you know that the fishes come up on surface, just they are gulping for to get some oxygen from water, but they cannot, because major carpfish are not able to get oxygen from water. So water is less oxygen involved, so they are getting oxygen from air, but they cannot from air. Air is free oxygen, so they cannot able to get from air. So they are gulping, you know, they all are gulp. So we shall try to minimize the situation. There is a process already discussed, and we shall discuss more later. As the supply of dissolved oxygen through photosynthesis is the main source of oxygen in aquatic environment, so cloudiness of the sky should be observed and considered by a fish farmer whether emergency oxygen supply is needed or not. Yes, we discussed again that why this situation occur. There was someone, and mainly fish culturists, will try to accommodate this situation. Anyhow, there is a situation by machine, by agitation of water by any means, we may create some times. But in case of old water, old pond is not possible, because you cannot touch bottom due to they come up methane gas from the bottom. So you must clear. You may just movement into the upper layer of the upper stratum of the pond. It is good. Otherwise, methane gas will come up and oxygen depletion may occur. So maybe time is very short, so we shall not go more. We shall try again from underground water. We shall discuss later, because 1 minute only our hand. We shall discuss next class in last part and edition more. So thank you all. By this, in this few words, I like to stop here. Thank you all. Be safe, and may Allah bless you all in near future. Thank you very much.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Today is very easy class, তাই না? সব সহজ না আজকে? সবার কাছে ভালো লাগে নাই? আজকে খুব সহজ হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। হ্যাঁ, ভালো থেকো তোমরা। আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। আর ভবিষ্যতে কথা হবে, ভালো থেকো। হ্যাঁ, এই যে শেষ হয়ে যাচ্ছে সময়। তারা কি? আচ্ছা, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
জি স্যার।